All right, this is part two. This should be the last one, because I know where I'm going with this. So long story short, Arlene tells me to just walk away. There is no letter, there is no email, and as crazy as it sounds like it was legit. But it wasn't legit, it was bogus, it was personal. So Arlene tells me, you know what, now this is where I say it's plot. This is where I figured it out. Arlene tells me she's gone to 10 different supervisors to get the flag removed off my application, and nobody would remove it. Now, I'm suspected of fraud that I haven't committed. She's gone to 10 different Number one, let's start off from the beginning. She submitted it to be approved, which means she understood that my business was legitimate. She's not a virgin at this. She's not new at this. This is her job. The senator referred her to me. So she submitted my applications after she cleaned it up. That's what she said. She cleaned it up. She said there were numbers that didn't match. So in other words, she altered my applications and she cleaned it up. And then she submitted them all for approval. Once they were subject to approval, that's when she was told they can't be approved for the loan docs because they've been flagged for potential fraud. I don't know what she did on my applications. I don't know what she did on my applications. I know what I put down. Anything she did right, I appreciate. I'm not ungrateful. But now you're not going to tell me I'm submitting it all for approval. Oh, you've been flagged for fraud. There's nothing I can do. And try to just walk away. Let me tell you how sweet it was. Just walk away. I can send you some links. This is what she's telling me. I can send you some links for free grant money. You don't have to repay it. You don't have to have good credit. All you have to do is apply for it and they give you up to $5,000. So I'm thinking, hold on, wait the hell up. So the loan offers I received got screenshots of totaling $330,000. I should walk away from and get this $35,000 because I've been suspected of a fraud that nobody know what we're talking about. That's how we get down. That ain't how I get down. So what I do is I get into my legals. I put on my legal hat. I researched this Deborah Gibson. She's been with the company for 10 years. Or should I say she's been with the government for 10 years. She's out of Fort Worth, Texas. And we know the racial demographic in Texas, which is highly racist. They say, oh, I'm sorry, that's the same place right now that's trying to suppress voters. Okay, voter suppression. So with that being the case, I know Georgia's the head start, but no, Texas is right along with them. So with that being the case, I'm like, okay, now Arlene still is in Arizona. Now the funniest thing is this. You gonna tell me to just walk away, here's some free grant money? I'm supposed to be cool with that? Like all my expenses, all my debts, all my employees, all the payroll, just screw them? Because a woman was talking as a suspected pedophile? I can't say she's a pedophile, I don't have any proof. But anybody, if I told you right now, oh, listen, dude, I gotta talk to you later on because my neighbor's not home, I gotta go take care of all her kids. Or I gotta go to my neighbor's house to take care of her kids. That would sound kind of weird. Or I gotta take care of all the kids in the neighborhood. You gonna tell me that wouldn't sound weird? That would sound weird to any human being, especially in this day and age. I gotta go because I gotta go home and take care of all the kids in the neighborhood. Making me feel uncomfortable, man. I ain't calling for that. That's some Jeffrey Epstein stuff. Straight talk. If you don't like it, come get me. Your cousin's the IRS? As long as I'm legit, what they gonna do? They came in arrest. This is what this chick is telling me. They arrested Al Capone. No, she didn't say arrest. She said they got Al Capone, you know. Who the hell are you talking to? They got Al Capone for racketeering and tax evasion. I am neither a racketeer nor a tax evader. So when the IRS comes, tell them to bring me some Black and Mild because that's what I smoke. Tell them to bring me a Pepsi because that's what I drink. You know, they got nephews called the police. It doesn't. In the words of Tupac, I'm gonna put the editing in. I'm putting the filter on. In the words of Tupac, if them suckers really want me, come get me. I've done nothing wrong. The only thing I ever did wrong was wake up to a world pandemic. The only thing I did wrong was think the government was going to support me and really hold me down like they said they would. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm in a couple of businessmen associations, right? All of my white, how can I put this? All of my white brethren in this association, in 3 different associations, they all got funded. They weren't suspected of fraud. I know them personally. They weren't suspected of fraud. They got their money, $200,000, $300,000, $40,000, $60,000 per company. I'm looked at as being special because I own 8. No, I'm a brother from New York who really got experience. I got family that's platinum artists. All right, so this is not something I just came out and say, hey, I'm going to start a business. No, it was necessary. It was necessary. I produced music for some of the hottest platinum artists in the country. Boss Entertainment was made for that because everything I do is a boss. Everything, the way I order pizza is entertainment. I'm a boss by nature. But the way I order pizza is entertaining. The way I pay a bill is entertaining. The way I argue is entertaining. The way I go to a restaurant is entertaining. Everything about me is entertaining. So long story short, that's the nature, that's the origin, that is the purpose and the philosophy of Boss Entertainment. A boss is a boss is a boss. And everything a boss does is entertaining. It's entertainment. Like right now, Deborah Gibson, I'm coming for you, and it's entertaining because I'm putting you on TV. How many other black people have you screwed? You got 36 negative marks publicly. You don't know what's in your jacket internally, but you got 36 disciplinary marks against you publicly, or complaints against you publicly, for racial discrimination. But let me show you how sweet this is. I'm not just writing bad letters. I'm the press. I am the press. Yeah. I'm a little different than most. See, I'm not that black dude that just wants some watermelon and gonna tap dance for you, all right? That ain't who I am. Everything about me is entertainment. Don't you get it? I'm making you famous, man. Free press for the SBA, free press for Deborah Gibson, and free press for all of her white supremacist cohorts. Let me explain how easy it is. Just for the record, Boss TV airs on 100. Let me say this. I know you said I didn't exist. See, this lunatic dumbbell told me that we can't prove your existence. What the hell? Don't you got a computer? Don't you got the internet? You can't Google Boss Entertainment? Are you dumb? As we say in New York, what are you, dumb? You can't Google that? You can't find Boss Entertainment for real? You can't find my website for real? You can't find my TV station for real? You can't find my national magazine for real? You can't find my television, my radio station for real? Guess what? You couldn't have found it. You couldn't find it. But you're going to find it now because I'm going to give you all my links, and you're going to hear your name until this gets resolved, and even then, because now I'm asking for anybody who's been screwed. I'm sorry, let me correct that. Call me a racist, I don't give a damn. I'm asking for anybody who looks like me. Any black business that's been screwed by the SBA, rock with me. I'm not charging nothing. Air your story, make it public. But like I said to you, Ms. Gibson, you couldn't find me. You didn't know if I was legitimate. I bet you learned today. I air to 198 countries, all right? I'm not local. This ain't PBS. This ain't some whack cable channel for free. This ain't public access. I air to 198 countries on an encrypted network. Let me say it again. Encrypted. So for all your insanity, for all your racist dumbness. Matter of fact, let me be very eloquent. For all of your racial animus that you might have towards my organization, my representation, my ethnicity, and the fact that I'm not docile. For all of your inappropriate dispositions. For all of the times you sat back and looked at my driver's license and felt contempt for me. For all of the single times you saw my documentation and it wasn't, I might have had typographical errors, but it wasn't alliteration. It wasn't something that was being just spouted at you. For all the times I double checked you and put you in your place and you didn't like that. For all the times you sat there and you turned pink and then cherry red because this black no good SOB had the nerve to challenge your authority like he was an equal. I'm not your equal, because you're a worker. Now, let's talk that talk. I'm not your equal, you are an employee. I am an employer. Who the hell do you think you're dealing with? Deborah Gibson, I will make you famous. I will make your supervisor famous. I will make his manager famous. I will make everyone famous that works in your supremacist plot clique of the Small Business Administration. Yeah, your whole goal is to see me crush, to see me fall, to see me walk away. And I'm not, I can't get it out. Only still, I'll be talking about you next. See, I don't have a problem with that because I know I'm not breaking no laws, number one. And number two, I'm depressed. I gotta report the story. And number three, the story is about my life. So guess what? This is all breaking news. See, the name Boss, that's the name of my company, Boss Entertainment. I hope you've been entertained. So let me get back to you real quick, Deborah, because we're going to be real close over the next couple of months. I am filing a federal action against you. I am, because according to the whistleblower, let me say it correctly. Yeah, I don't give a damn. According to the whistleblower Arlene Steele, who works for the Small Business Administration, she said you flagged me. She said there was no indication as to why you flagged me. She said your supervisor refused to remove the flags, and 9 other supervisors refused to remove the flags. So with that being the case, guess what? Y'all are all subject to the same discriminatory actions, the systemic racism. Y'all are all subject to that. And the best thing about the federal government, it does have mandatory jail sentences for that. And yeah, I'm not a prosecutor, so only thing I can do is get the case over to the prosecutor once it's filed. Because guess what? Guess what? I have no doubt you're Republicans trying to make Joe Biden look bad, and I'm not a politician. I'm not into politics at all. So I'm neither a Republican nor a Democrat. I'm a child of God. I obey my Creator. So I don't give a damn what y'all do on this earth. Y'all do what you want to. But I'm not going to leave this earth letting Satan or his imps beat me. I'm sorry. I'm not that guy. I'm just not him. Do what you want to. Like I said, I'm going to say nicely, I didn't learn how to make cookies in the military. I didn't get a gold badge because I was just a nice guy and went to babysit some prisons. So all I'm saying to you is this, you or whoever, if you really want to get me, let me say again, if you suckers really want me, come get me. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that's not going to be good for none of us. That's not a threat. That's just a public disclaimer. I'm just letting you know. Let me say this just to put some ice on the cake. You can only be the man who's willing to win or lose. You can't be the man who don't give a damn if he loses. You can't take the life of a man who got peace with God. Because I know how dirty y'all are. I know how dirty the federal government is, all right? Long story short, you don't know who I am. I'm just an applicant to you. I'm just an applicant looking for some money. You don't know who I am. You might really want to leave that alone. I learned things. I learned very well. So long story short, what I'm saying to you is this, Mr. Gibson. I don't know what coven or what clan you're part of. I don't. I don't know if you're a pedophile or not. I don't know that. I do not have proof of that. But I do know you told me you had to take care of all the children in the neighborhood, and I told you I felt uncomfortable because I felt like I was talking to Jeffrey Epstein, a known convicted pedophile. You took offense to that. Did I ruffle your feathers? Did I make you feel some kind of way? You didn't like to hear what you made me feel? So you flagged me. That's cool. You flagged me. For what reason? You can't identify because you just flagged me. Well, Deborah Gibson, welcome to Boss TV. in 198 countries. Thank you for another breaking story. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. Thank you. Okay, now, Arlene Steele. You know what? I'm gonna go in. Damn it. Arlene, I respect you. I'm sorry. Arlene, I respected you. I appreciated you. I believed in you. I actually believed that you were sent to me from God. I actually believed that you were worth a damn. But you know what I'm thinking now? You did come from heaven, but most demons come out of heaven. Demons don't come from hell, they come out of heaven. You are nothing but a distraction. You are a setup. You are a house Negro, sent by the master to tell the field Negro to go get a grant for free, work away from the 330. So a black man can't have 330. A black man can't have 330. But I can get 5,000? Really? That's how you do? No, that's how you do. You ain't gotta even think about an answer. I'll answer it. That's how you do. And I'm saying this is not a personal romance thing going wrong. No. This is towards Arlene Steele. And don't get me wrong, the senator is next. But this is towards Arlene Steele, her supervisor, her manager, the ombudsman, the office of the inspector general. All of y'all getting this. Y'all gonna get this work. You're gonna get the work. I'm disappointed. As a human being, I'm disappointed in you, Arlene. All you had to do is your job, man. I never once asked you for a favor. I never asked you for favors. I never asked you to do something because I'm black. It was you that mentioned the fact that you only told me this madness because I'm black. You only whistle blew on your coworker, Deborah Gibson, because I'm black. I need to know this. It was you that told me, as a black man, the IRS, they locked up Al Capone. Why'd you tell me that? They locked him up for racketeering and tax evasion. Why would you mention that to me? Like, what part of stupidity are you playing in? Who do you think you're talking to, man? Who do you think you're talking to? I would really like to know. What part of idiot, or what part of insane, or what part of docile, or what part of just complete moron did you think you were addressing? Don't you know who I am? No, I'm sorry, you don't. But I'd like to tell you, I'm the CEO and founder of Boss Entertainment Television. How about that? That's who you know me for now. Stick around. I'm just getting started. Please stick around. I'm going to dig into your past, both of you. Deborah Gibson, Arlene, I'm going to look into your families. I'm going to put all that on the news. You know why? Because it's breaking news. It's entertainment. Since I'm a potential fraudster, you don't know how, you don't know why, you don't even know what kind. According to the IRS, they're not looking for me. According to the police department, they're not looking for me. But I'm a potential fraudster. All right, we're going to see. We're going to see. The best thing is, I've already done some of the research. I know about the family members of Deborah Gibson who's received their money, and that's going to be part of the report or the filing that I'm making. The funniest thing is, you're not private. Let me explain something to you real quick, then we'll go into Senator Kirsten Sinema, then I'll be done. There's a thing in law known as this is so crazy. There's a thing in law known as a Rule 41, which brings a demand for the production of documents. When you do that, you have anything in the world you can ask for. What I'll be asking for is my applications, anything that was on your computer screen, emails, etc., and anyone who has touched my computer screen, application, or etc. Meaning anyone who's ever answered the phone and pulled my application up, I'm asking for production of that screen or that comment that was made. I'm asking for that. That's not something that's optional. That is facts. You have to give it up. Rule 41, talk to your legal counsel, because look, I'm not going to ever tell you what to do. But I will tell you this. If I were you, I would talk to my legal counsel. Because he'll tell you, as much as that guy is, he's outrageous, he is correct. Rule 41, production of documents. So what's going to end up happening is I'm going to find out who touched my applications, who touched every phone call I made. I'm going to find out exactly what comments were made. I'm going to find out what kind of notations have been made. I'm going to find that out in an open court of law. That's not even questionable. That's factual. Now the best thing is this. We're going to see all these allegations of potential fraud. We're going to see your attempts to get it removed. We're going to see if those attempts were ever made. Because you know lying to the federal agencies is against the law, just like lying from the federal agencies, misleading and being deceptive, is also against the law. Who did y'all think y'all was talking to, man? Oh, I forgot. All black people are idiots. I'm not bad. Forgive me. I didn't know how crackers think. I thought America had evolved. I thought America had... See, all white people are not crackers, but all crackers are white. See, I got some very, very trusted white colleagues. I work with them. I'm a member of 3 different consortiums. I'm a busy guy. Oh, I forgot. I'm a potential fraudster. But anyway, I'm a member of 3 different consortiums. Consortiums consist of 28 attorneys and 3 federal judges per consortium. The majority is not black. No. So I interact very well with different people that are respectful. However, in this case, I'm dealing with some crackers and cracker lovers. I'm not afraid to say that. So let me go ahead and get into this before I run out of time. Senator Kirsten Sinema, I respect you a great deal. I value you. I know I've been a pain in the neck for Carlos Ramos. I know it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carlos. Let me address you personally. I'm sorry, man. I had no idea it was going to be this way. I applied because I needed help, man. I applied because I just needed some help. My companies were impacted, as I told you in so many different emails. My employees, some of my employees have committed suicide, dude. So I'm sorry for bothering you. I feel like a pain in the neck. I don't know if you can tell. Some people think I'm arrogant, right? But I had to humble myself to even reach out to y'all, man. I had to really swallow my pride. I don't like swallowing my pride. I like being arrogant. I am an arrogant. Look, I drive one of the only. I'm gonna say this for a reason. There's only 3 types. There's only 3 types of foreign cars. I drive one of the only 3 types of foreign cars in Arizona. This car is a very special car. So long story short, it's like, I'm not trying to ask you to help. I don't need your help. But if I ask, believe me, I need your help. It's not like I want your help. If I ever ask anybody for help, it's because I want you. Because I need your help. If I ever ask anybody for help, it's not because I want it, it's because I need it. I've done all I could possibly do and I need it. I prayed on it first, then I asked you. All right. So Carlos, I want to say thank you for being understanding and tolerant. Don't get me wrong. I felt bad when you didn't answer my emails because I felt like I was just a pain in the neck. I was being a pest, man. I'm sorry about that. That's not what I ever wanted to be. I thank you, man. I value everything you do. Bianca Lopez over at the senator's office, thank you so much. God knows you're excellent. Like, there are people that have really stepped in and put their work in, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate you. I'm not knocking everybody because everybody didn't do this. Your liaisons, they're poison. They're toxic. Your liaisons are so disappointing. And yes, I'm going to ask that the oversight committees look into this because this is insane. And yes, this is going to Washington. Don't ever think that this is not going to Washington. Yes, this is going on YouTube. Yes, this is going on Facebook. Yes, this is going over the air. Yes, Fox News, MSNBC, CNN, everybody's going to get a copy of this because everybody needs to know. If nobody plays, but I believe there is a systemic plot by white supremacists within the SBA to withhold funding for black businesses to see the black business fail. Which means, long story short, once the black business fails, black people have no money. Once they have no money, it goes into the whole paradigm of they're committing crimes to get money. Everybody's not doing it. Some of us are thinkers. Some of us do read books. Some of us really have an ideal for their life. So all I'm saying to you is, again, Senator Kirsten Sinema, I think I salute you. You did a great job in selecting Carlos Ramos. You did. I don't know what you choose for dinner. I don't know how you work it out in the restaurant, but I know you made a great decision by hiring Carlos Ramos. Thank you. And Carlos Ramos, thank you so much for being a man of integrity and having ethics and morals and accountability. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. And as far as Bianca Lopez, look, man, look, you family. You done so much work. You like part of the family for real, for real. Like, I'll take you to New York and introduce you to the whole. I can't even get it out. You're so great. I would take you to New York and introduce you to the whole New York clique. You got a pass anytime you want to go. You're cool like that. You did a great job. Thank you for helping me out. And like, seriously, I owe you. I know you're gonna say, no, you don't owe me. No, I owe you. Thank you. You've changed my life. So with that being said, we're about to wrap this up, but let me just talk to the small businesses out there. If you look like me, I know it's gonna sound racist. I really don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn. But if you look like me, if you're black, in other words, if you're Asiatic, in other words, and the SBA has not come through for you, you might have been flagged for potential this or potential that and not even know it. You might not have been fortunate enough to have a whistleblower. You feel me? You might not have been fortunate enough to have somebody say, you know what, I'm just going to tell you the truth, man. They're not giving you nothing. Just walk away. They look at your driver's license and say, man, screw that brother or screw that sister. See, you might have been one of those people. And don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm better than you. I just might do different things than you. But what I'm saying to you is this. You got a choice in the matter. You're not getting no money, but Bartholomew's getting money, and y'all run the same exact business right next door to each other. So you're not getting the money for your employees, and you have a legitimate hair salon, or you have a legitimate Uber driving, Uber business or Lyft business. You're not getting a dime. You ain't getting no advance money. You're not getting nothing. And what's up, LA Late? You're getting a copy of this too. LA Late does a phenomenal show on YouTube. God, he's great, man. He kept me through some hard times. Thank you so much, LA Late. You're a wild guy, though, and keep wearing your purple shirts, man. See, I got on purple. It is actually a coincidence. But I'm wearing purple. Purple Power, baby. Purple Power. He does a phenomenal show. You check him out. LA Late now. I mean, LA Late. Just look up L-A-L-A-T-E. Just look up L.A. Late. Okay? He's a he does a great job. I'm so inspired by him. So back to business. We're wrapping up. Here's what I want you to do. If you haven't got no money, there's a very good chance your paperwork was messed up, you might not have qualified, or you just might have been black applying. Look, man, if people can get shot in America for driving while black, if people can get arrested because they walking while black, what you think the SBA ain't got none of those crackers in it? No, I can't even get it out. But you think only cops do that? Really, that's what you think? You think crackers only went into the police force? No, crackers have gone into the Small Business Administration. Crackers work at the IRS. Crackers work at the local post office. So that's why when you go to a Starbucks, somebody wants to call the cops on you because you're sitting there with your cell phone drinking a latte. You think crackers is only police? No. Let's not bang out the police, man. Police ain't the only ones doing this. You could have been one of those people who's been systematically identified with a flag, and you don't even know about the flag because you don't have a whistleblower. So you sitting there after, so what's up? Oh, you're in processing. But while you're in processing, there's this little flag in the corner that says, "Do not proceed." Yeah, do not proceed. If this has been helpful to anybody, please notify, contact me, however you got it, make a comment, hit me up. If you want to be a guest on my TV show, if you want to be a guest on our news station, if you want to be a guest on the Boss Entertainment Television and share your story, please hit me up. Peace.